Hello and welcome to the Vector Garden YouTube channel. My name is Monika, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to start your first vector artwork. So you have this sketch and you want to vectorize this. And the approach that you take might be to just draw everything in this sketch using the pen tool, for instance. So I'm just going to start by drawing those lines to vectorize this drawing, and I'm just going to edit that so that it matches the drawing. And you draw all of these black lines and draw a path instead, like so. And there's nothing wrong about that approach, of course, but it gets impractical when you are going to fill this with color or when you are going to edit the positions. So maybe you haven't yet decided and that sketch is just a sketch and you want to later edit it, then this approach would give you some issues. And we take a look at that. So we're going to draw these all, and then we are going to also fill them with color. But first I need to get the pupils of this fish like so, and then let's finally close it. And every child knows where to draw the color in this. So color goes in here and then in all the parts of the fish. But what will Illustrator do? We're going to select it all and then just fill it. So just go in here and fill this with orange. And you see, this does not really work. So in here there's no color and there are all these straight lines. So why that? This happens because of the object-based approach in all vector programs. So I'm going to take a look at that. So when you have a shape, and I'm going to draw a rectangle, and you apply a fill to that, then this fill is just in that shape. And when you draw an open path, as we have done, so we have drawn all these open paths. I'm going to take the pencil tool now, like so. You have this path, and when you select that and apply a fill, then Illustrator fills this object. And that's what it did when I selected all these paths. It didn't consider this as a whole drawing, but it consists of single objects and they all get filled. So what Illustrator does is it connects the endpoints and then it fills what's inside. And the stroke goes along the actual path. And when we have this kind of path, then Illustrator draws a straight line between the endpoints and then it fills the inside. So that's what happened here. When I drag these to the side, then you see that's exactly what happened here. So obviously this approach doesn't work at all for what we want to do. If we want to fill this inside, then this needs to be one object. So let's start again. I'm going to hide this layer and create a new one. And what you need to do when you want to fill it, then you start like so, and you draw everything that should be the same color as one object. So it needs to be one path that goes around that. And the path is below those fins, and it's closed, and then you can fill it. And should you want to draw this in a different color, then it also needs to be a single object. So then you would need an object for this and an object for this. So then we draw the next thing. We draw these fins or flippers like so, and apply a different color. And then we draw this one, and again we draw it like so, and then we have it in front, you see, but it needs to be in the back. So how we go about that? It needs to be in the back, so we can take a look at it in the layers panel. You see, this is the one that needs to be behind the orange, the body. So what we can do is go to Object, Arrange, and Send to Back, and then it looks right. And again, let's draw the eyes, and I'm just going to take the ellipse tool, apply a white fill to that, and you see there we have the eye, and we can make a duplicate by Alt dragging it like so. And again, this needs to be in the back, so let's go to Object, Arrange, and Send to Back again, like so. And for the pupils, we draw a black shape on top of that. And now I'm going to go into that layer I've hidden before, and let's show it and select this mouth shape, this one, and I'm going to copy it and hide the layer again. And let's copy it in here. Now let's paste it in here. There it is. I'm going to move it to the side and assign the color. And you see, this is how you can do it. And the nice thing is you can still move it around if you don't like it. There are no gaps because you've drawn the closed shape. And these again. And you can even do it like this. And it's fully editable, and that's the beauty of vector artwork, and that's how you go about drawing your shapes in Illustrator. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.